Hey guys, so as you know, Pokemon Go did just come out today. It released in several countries yesterday and came out in North America today, so the majority of players are trying to play it today. I did have several hours of game time with it, so I've learned a lot about the game, and I put together an in-depth beginner's guide to show you guys how to get started, how to get ahead, and not be confused. So let's get into it. So I'm sure that you're watching this video instead of actually playing the game because the game is just not working for you. A lot of people are trying to play the game. It's the first day of the launch and the servers are just not handling it. So watching this video will definitely help you get a head start. When the servers do start working again, you'll be able to get right into the game, know exactly what you're doing, and get ahead of everyone else. So when you first open up Pokemon Go, you're taken to the customized trainer screen. You're going to pick how your trainer looks, and it's all cosmetic, so don't worry about it affecting the game. Then you pick a name, and then you choose your starter Pokemon. Now, a pro tip is that it doesn't matter which startup Pokemon you choose. The way the game works is you're actually going to be using a variety of Pokemon, and the starter Pokemon is most likely not going to be the one you're using the most. So the main screen of Pokemon Go is a Google Map looking screen with your trainer in the middle. You will see all of the streets around you, and you will also see the landmarks showing the Pokestops and the gyms if there are any near you. To actually use those, you have to be close enough to use them. So yes, you do have to walk. You cannot move your character in any way, shape, or form on the screen. It's all based off the GPS location of your phone. So catching Pokemon works differently in this game compared to older Pokemon games. You do not weaken the Pokemon you're trying to catch by attacking them. Instead, whether you catch a Pokemon or not depends on your Pokemon CP level, the type of Pokeball you're using, and your throwing techniques. So throwing techniques is something that you will have to master to be a great trainer. The two biggest factors is the angle and the force of the throw. Now, you will always want to aim to hit the Pokemon. That is how you actually catch them. And there are several advanced techniques that we do cover in a separate video, so make sure to watch that video for the advanced throwing techniques. Now, your physical habitat, where you're actually located, determines the Pokemon that you will find. So water Pokemon are found near water, forest Pokemon are found near the woods, and etc. You can see Pokemon nearby in the bottom right hand corner, and it will actually show all the outlines but no names, so you will have to memorize the outlines and match them up with the Pokemon if you do want to know what Pokemon are nearby. CP stands for Command Power. It determines how well a Pokemon fights in battles, and the higher the better. Now, the higher trainer level you are, then the higher CP Pokemon will pop up for you to capture. And I do have an in-depth guide on how CP and the other stats affect a battle, so make sure you check that out as well. Now, Pokestops are an interesting part of the game. They're physical landmarks in the area that actually give you items and eggs. On the map, you're going to see them as blue squares like this, and when you get close, you spin the metal and you get your items. So you can only spin so often for every Pokestop, so you have to either wait or visit a different one to get more items. As I mentioned before, Pokestops do sometimes give you eggs which hatch into Pokemon. Now, to hatch a Pokemon from an egg, you must walk a certain distance with the Pokemon Go app open. Rare Pokemons do require you to walk further than more common Pokemon. And an incubator is required to hatch an egg, and you get one for free. You start out with one, but you can only hatch one egg at a time. So of course you can purchase more with the in-app purchase coins. Now, battles and gyms are a big part of the game, and you can join teams and battle at gyms when your trainer reaches level 5. So before that, you're kind of getting a hang of the game and you can begin to battle at level 5. When you capture a gym, you and your team can assign Pokemon to the gym to defend it from other players taking over the title of gym leader. So gyms are a very complicated topic, so I do have another video dedicated just to explaining how gyms work. But real quick, when you do reach level 5, you get prompted to pick a team. And as you can see here, you get an explanation of what each team is and what their storyline is. But no matter which choice you make, it doesn't actually offer any bonuses in-game. Now, the team that you do pick has an impact on the game, as you can only capture gyms of the opposing teams, and you work together with the team that you do have. But for a more in-depth explanation, see the other video to understand more about that. After every battle, if your Pokemon is injured or has fainted, you must use items to heal or revive them. There are no Pokemon centers and Pokemons do not heal automatically. So we will actually have an in-depth guide with all the items explaining what they do and how to get them. So stay tuned for that. So this is just the beginner's guide. This is not everything about the game. So if you do have any questions, leave a comment below and I will get back to you with an answer. And remember to click through the other videos to learn all the specifics that we will be posting.